My name is Suzette, and I am a concerned citizen of this community, along with being a community activist. And we are here to save John Hope. We demand that the Rhode Island Department of Education RIDE postpone its process of approval for the One Gauri Maathai Community School to be located here at the John Hope Settlement House. There are several factors that have been raised. Concerns and any agreements between the One Gauri Maathai and John Hope are unlawful, and the board of John Hope may not be following its own process of governance to make this agreement. At the School Safe Citing Act meeting held here on Friday, March 29, 2019, one of the board members stated, "I do not know who is currently on this board at John Hope because people come and go." The same active board member continued information or details about the activities at John Hope are not always disclosed to all of the board members. Not knowing about the memorandum of agreement, the MOA, between John Hope and the One Gauri Maathai was presented at this meeting. Several requests from John Hope have been ignored. These requests include all current board members, including their names and their individual addresses, a copy of their current bylaws and other governing documents that outline what is needed to make decisions, and the board meeting minutes that record when this board would have voted to approve the One Gauri Maathai School. Those two prior public statements and the lack of response raises questions of whether the board of John Hope is following its legal process to approve this agreement. We do not want John Hope to be impacted by any decision in which the required rules and procedures for conducting business on behalf of John Hope are not being followed. John Hope has received direct public funding and assistance form of state and local government, and our community, voting, tax-paying residents, want to ensure that those invested in John Hope are all not lost. We call on RIDE to fulfill its requirement, due diligence, and making sure that this process to approve One Gauri's location is legitimate. We are not against the One Gauri Maathai School, we just don't want it housed here at John Hope. John Hope is a 90-year-old resource center, and we should be in celebration as opposed to standing here fighting to keep this place open. We call on all our state, local elected officials, faith-based institutions in our neighborhood, and other community organizations to join us in stance to restore John Hope to its original purpose as the agency that is open to our entire community and is inclusive of all of our neighbors. I'd like to just read John Hope's their mission statement that they had in the past and ending. John Hope exists to provide leadership through comprehensive and dynamic human services, community outreach, and advocacy for children, youth, and families in Providence and beyond. That will result in improving their lives. John Hope responds to and embraces the interest in all ages and all ethnic groups within a diverse and changing community. I'd like to thank you all for coming out, and we need to save John Hope.
Yes. Save John Hope. Yes. Yeah. Save John Hope.
Save John Hope.